Right. So just like Chica, we said Chica already has 3 kids and she's managing to go through life daily and with zero external support. I don't know how many persons find themselves in a category like this, right? I hope I'm audible enough. Am I audible enough? Can you all hear me? Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Thank you. Great, 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 great. Thank you. Right. So we keep we we checked out the working class, and they're always broke. They're in debts here and there. Salary is never enough to handle bills and never having time for themselves with that annoying boss or colleague. All right. And you just have to find a way to deal with it. But then again, it's not what you want. The investor is also there who wants to grow the little he has saved and love to diversify his investment and want to create another stream of wealth. Then we also have the struggling trader, a struggling trader to change multiple strategies like me in the past, attends every Forex event, always blowing up accounts and can't place your fingers on the course and still in search of the Holy Grail. Then the one who believed the lie with unrealistic monthly returns, no risk cap on investment, high turnovers, and used someone else's money for gambling. But we brought good news to you, and then we have a series that we call the Watch Me as we watch how we do it and learn the enforced rhythm of the market. The series is actually Watch Me as I Do It series. It is a one-on-one practical session, all right, that you have where you will be equipped, all right, with that's why I said it is not possible for you to understand the market in 1 week. I don't organize, Dope Like FX will not organize a 1 week program for you. Sorry about that. If you're looking for a 1 week program, then it's not available because we don't want to continue to breed losers. We don't want to continue to breed losers. All right. So you have to go through the program and with all our available tools. Okay. So welcome to Dove Light FX, an end to chasing strategies. We had testimonials and a lot of them. Then this was the hallmark of yesterday's meeting. We say when the table is turning, what do you have to do? You have to change your seat. You have to change your seat. So we talked about the market shift from e-commerce to from brick and mortar business to e-commerce. We said two most profitable investment is to invest in yourself, which is knowledge, and then the financial market. We looked at how to build wealth in decades, what you have to do in your 20s, what you should do in your 30s and 40s, and what you should do in your 50 and above, right? But then again, the Chinese proverb says that the best time to plant a tree is was yesterday, and the second best time is now. You have to take action right now. So we are going to be looking at the commercial e-commercial assets, and one of them is stock. One of them is stock. We understand that on the stock market, right, there are a lot of opportunities there, right? Some of you are using iPhones that are worth $1,000, $1,500 for some people, $2,000. But unfortunately, sadly enough, right, the stock market, the value for iPhone, the value for Apple stock, the value for Apple stock is about $300. The value for Apple stock is about $300. Now you are using the product, but you don't have the stock. And the product will depreciate over time, while the stock is expected to rise over time. The product will depreciate over time, while the stock is expected to rise over time. So you see that you are not doing yourself much favor. You're actually discounting yourself. You are. A lot of us have laptops and PCs. Imagine someone buying a laptop from Microsoft, spending money to buy a Windows laptop, and all you do with it is to watch a movie, is to see a movie. Are you all right? There's something fundamentally wrong somewhere. Now, I'm not suggesting that we should not have fun or be happy or be ourselves, but then we must prioritize. That is why the wise king said, King Solomon, he said, go to the ant, you no, you read it from the old King James transliteration, it says sluggard. But when you read it from the original context, Greek context, Hebrew context, he uses the word idiot. Idiot. You see, go to the wise, go to the ant and be wise. Meaning that that person was not wise. And guess what? The ant has 20,000 brain cells. I repeat, the ant has 20,000 brain cells. But the human being has over 5 billion brain cells. So he says to the one who has 5 billion brain cells to go to the one which has only 20,000 brain cells. Can you solve that ratio? Then you are a lady here and you're in your 20 or you're 30 or you're in your teens and they tell you to do this. You say, I cannot do it. You're shitting yourself. Or you're a guy that is just sagging up and down. And then, listen to me now. The ant can carry an object that is 20 times his weight. Ask yourself, what is your weight? Some of you weigh 80, 90, 70, 60 maybe. But they give you a bag of cement of 50 kg, you cannot lift it up. Less than your weight. But the ant lifts an object 20 times its weight. Times his weight. And so the king says, go to the ant, you sluggard, and be wise. We cannot continue to misappropriate or misprioritize our itinerary and our lives, friends. Well, that's enough. I'll talk more. We have the currency exchange. Whether you like it or not, you are in the financial market. You use your money to buy clothes. We don't produce clothes here. Even if the clothes were sewn here, we didn't produce the material here. No, we did not. So the day you picked up your money, went to the market and bought a pair of shoes, you just did transaction because someone imported that shoe into the country with dollars. And you are coming to pay for that shoe. So invariably, you were the one that paid for it to come down here. You paid all the bills. Now, you are using Zoom. For some of you, you might be using the free version. But sorry, it's not free. Because staying online, a certain amount of fees goes to Google. Oh, yes. Yeah. So whether you like it or not, you are in the financial market. Then number 3, we have the commodities. Under commodities here, I like to buy oil. Crude oil. Yeah. We have commodities, we have indices. We have energy, we have cryptocurrency. A lot of you know cryptocurrency. Some of you have learned to buy the dip, sell the high. You don't even know where the dip is. You don't even know where the high is. Buy the dip is dipping and it's dripping. You know why? I'll show you today. Right, so most of these things will be taught when we begin the workshop properly. All right, but then I just want to show a few of these today, so we will not be long today. The ABC cankerworm of a market analyst. Avoid this. The ABC cankerworm of a market analyst. Avoid this. Write it down. You have not traded before. Write this down. you have traded before. Write this down. If you are done writing or snapping, just type 2. You are done writing or you're done snapping, type 2, whichever one you want to do. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Bright. Good. Peter Noah, Messi Sam, Jacob Amevo, how is Accra? Chidinwa Boso, I greet you. Obona Kelechi, Ebiowe, Ali Sikiru, Captain Jumbo, Choma, Bright. Good. All right, Mr. Uwem. Thank you, Demillions. Right, so the cankerworm of the market analyst, one is aimless without a business plan. You see, it's very easy for you to forget. It's very easy for you to forget that you are in business. Very, very easy for you to forget that you are in business. I repeat, very easy for you to forget that you are in business. Right? Why? You wake up in the morning, you go to work, or you have some other things to attend to. And then you forget that, oh, this is actually a business. For some of you, it's still like a joke. Okay, I made money today, maybe till a month's time again. This is a business, and you must have a plan. We have a plan, a business plan for you before the end of the mentorship program. We have a robust business plan that will be handed over to you, which you'll be working with. You'll begin working with it during the program, right? And then we'll end with it. Number 2, betrayal of your trading strategy. You know why? Because you were taught that what you need is a good strategy. And which brings us to number 3, compromise learning. It's not enough to learn, but the important thing is to learn the right thing. You can learn the wrong thing all along. It's very possible to be learning the wrong thing for the last 20 years. Yes. In fact, I had to unlearn everything I had ever learned. I started by unlearning. It is much easier for me to even mentor a tabula rasa, that is someone who hasn't done anything in the financial market. It is easier for me to, in 1 month and 2 weeks, I probably will be done with such a person. But you have mingled with wrong information. To remove that thing is a problem. It's the biggest problem. Because every time I speak to you the right stuff, you go back and you'll be I don't know. You'll be hearing 2 voices in your head. No. Look at the moving average. Check. Look at the stochastic. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ebulu. Thank you, Mr. Obona. Unlearning is a very difficult stuff. But then, I am coming to the 2 months mentorship with Hypo. Hello. I said, I am coming to the 2 months mentorship with Hypo. And with that Hypo, we're going to do a lot of cleansing. We're going to wash the mind. wash the mind, and flush it from compromised learning, right? Compromised learning. You have, I'll wash you. Uncle Demi, I'll wash you, right? Yeah, compromised learning. Then, if you have not entangled yourself, you are still tabula rasa about the financial market. Oh, good for you. But you have not, we'll do cleansing process first. And that is why in this mentorship, I'm starting from the beginning as if you never heard of Forex before. It is in that beginning that I'll begin the washing. Because there are things that you skipped in that beginning. In that very beginning, some of you will be seated here and say, okay, I've passed all this introduction. God. You passed the introductory, and you hand your foundation right. And then one of the greatest kings in the past, David, he said, if the foundation be destroyed, if the beginning is not solid, what can you do? What can you do? There's a faulty foundation from the beginning, then we scale it upwards. So these are the three cankerworms that you must avoid, friends. MLS, where are you running to? I don't know. Where are you going? I don't know. Where are you coming from? I don't know. You are just running. To where? I don't know. From where? I don't know. You don't even know the bearing of the market. Let's look at the second guy. Betrayer of his trading strategy. That is why he will be chasing, hot chase on the Holy Grail. Hot chase on the Holy Grail. Wow. Where is he running to? He's pursuing it and he will never catch it. A bad trader is the one who chases a Holy Grail strategy that does not exist. You know why? Because he believes that strategy is what will deliver him from his ruin. So his strategy keeps betraying him. And you keep hearing things like, well, we are coming with a very good strategy. We are coming with a very good strategy. No, don't worry. You will see what will make you successful. I'll show you. Then, compromise learning from the internet junkyard, maybe from where you've learned in the past, I don't know. But majority of it comes from the internet. There's a reason why I say it is compromised. You'll get to know during the mentorship. It is actually compromised. Right? It's actually compromised. All right then, so the ABC tools for a successful market analyst. Write this down. Please write this down. Number one is approach. Number two is bet assessment. I didn't write risk assessment too. I said bet assessment. I'll explain this thing to you. It's not, I didn't write risk management. I said bet assessment, not risk management. They are two different things. Completely different. Number three, your compass and your coordinates. Your compass and your coordinates. With these three in this ratio puts you in command. Get set for our unique 2 months mentorship where the ABC toolbox will be handed over to you. Your approach will deliver 20%. Your bet assessment will deliver 30%. Knowing your coordinates will deliver 50%. If you are a good student in school, where will you put more interest? 1, 2, or 3? Where will you weigh in more interest? 3. Mercy, thank you. Betty, Miss Betty, how doing? 3. Thank you, Joshua. You do all of the three. But then, when you know your coordinates, 50% is solved. And your coordinate is determined by your GPS. Where are you in the market? What is your location? If I call you Tango Yankee, confirm your Lima. You tell me latitude so. Pastor James, latitude so. Longitude this, that. Where are you in the market? Where is your location? Where is your GPS? With these three in place, you are successful. But if you know your GPS, bam. You do your bet assessment, bam. You have gathered 80% of the odds in your favor. Then we can now talk about approach. But even then, I don't think that there is any strategy you are deploying. Let me shock you. I don't think there's any strategy that you are deploying that will not make you, so far, that will not make you a loser. That is why it's funny when some people begin what we call back testing. It's very funny. You see, I did back testing for years. I did back testing for many years. I ran back test up to 1970. That I added 20 years of ahead of my age to run back tests. I ran back test on instruments. And when I finish, my back test result will give me 60% profit, 70% profit, sometimes 80% profit. And I say, wow. Then I deploy into forward testing. As I deploy into forward testing, everything will crash. If you have experienced what I have said, please type 2. If you have experienced what I've said, you finished a back test. Oh, Omoy, good. Lito, Ali, good. Two. Olujibi, Dozie. Even the broker himself told you that back testing is not a guarantee for future result. Did you see that or not? You saw it type 1, and you think they just made that statement. Omo, you saw it. Good. I know Omo, you will see it. Kika. Jacob, you saw it. Dozie, good. And if I ask you now, the next thing you begin to do is back test. So, is your back test wrong or right? Of course it is. It is right. But you can see that your back test only contributes less than your back test is on the approach. Your back test is on your approach. Like Shay is asking what is back test. Thank you. I saw it. I was asking myself why back testing? Yeah. And Shay is asking what is back test. Back test simply means you are testing the approach. If it has worked before, maybe it will work again. So we use the principle of history repeats itself. Do you understand? We use that principle. History repeats itself. My brother. The history, men make history repeat itself. History does not repeat itself. Men make history repeat itself. Thank you, Shay. Men make history repeat itself. So after your back test, imagine if your approach was the best approach. It means that you have only done 20% of the market, 20% odd. That is all you have. So what about 30%? What about the other 50%? But then again, I'm going to show you an approach to the market. And this is the basic approach to the market. It's not like this is Godson's strategy and then it's another person could develop another strategy. No way. No, that's not it. Right? So let's continue. Approaching your chart. The four mainstream approaches to the financial market. There are four channels. Number one, we'll call it R, the first R. Number two, we have E. Number three, we have another E. And number four, we have a big R. Some of my students, you know these four. And there are things we look for. Just write it down. You will get to know them better. Thank you. We'll get to know them better. The four main approaches to the financial market. The first one is called the retracement. The second one is called expansion. The third one is equilibrium. And the fourth is reversal. Now, the truth is, people build strategies around these four, but they don't know. So you see, this is an approach. People build a strategy around retracement. They use Fibonacci's. They use 61.8% retracement. Don't worry, guys, Shei, people like Shei, don't worry, you get to understand all of this stuff during the mentorship program. People build strategies around any of these fundamental principles, but you need to understand the principle very well before you begin to build that thing you call a strategy. Number two is price expansion. When price is expanding, how do you build? What do you use? Some people build a strategy around the Bollinger Band. They are based on price expansion. But what am I supposed to look out for when price is expanding? Is it the Bollinger Band? No way. What am I supposed to look for when price is retracing? Is it the Fibonacci? Of course not. These are not the key elements of the approach. Number three, we have price at equilibrium. And people build strategies around equilibrium. They say if it breaks out from this point, put a buy here and put a sell here. They put a buy up and they put a sell down. I remember the first indicator I ever bought. That was how it was trading. Open the buy up and open the sell down. And then the last is reversal. There are quite some structures that's around reversal. But then, did you say price is reversing here? Because you saw some market structure. So people go read up baby peeps. And when they read baby peeps, which is very good, they begin to see market structure. Hey, their body begin to feel themselves. They read about the head and shoulder, leg and neck, waist and trouser, whatever you call it, length and breadth. They read about wedges, high heel, pointed shoe, nose mask, horse eye, bowl and cup and handle. I read all those things. Brethren, I did all of them. And most of you also did. How far has it helped you? Come on. They tell you when you see a head and shoulder, it's a buy. When you see an inverse head and shoulder, it's a sell. Come see now. Come do it here. Make us see. They begin to tell you, oh, when you see this candlestick, it's a buy. When you see this other candlestick, it's a sell. My brother, cool down. We don't try more. It no work. No leave for back test, now in the work. Zaki. Zaki says it's a bat. Me and one of my friends here, Mr. Ibulu, Me and Mr. Ebulu will be competing who will take the next course with another person. We were going from course to course. Going from course to course. He was spending money. Some courses we paid $5,000, some $2,000, some $1,000, some $500. Materials will drop like this. And I sit back. I say, Godson, wait. Where are you going? You will get wisdom after this mentorship. As in, wisdom will choke you. I want it to even rape you. Amen. Wow. Thank you, guys. Amen. Thank you for believing. So we'll be dealing with these four main approaches to the financial market, right? Extensively and with all the best we can. But guess what? When we finish approach is 20%. When we finish approach is 20%. But one of the things you'll be doing during the mentorship, right, is not back testing. Friends, I repeat, it's not back testing. What you'll be doing is forward testing. It's what? Forward testing. Thank you, Uti Andrew. Forward testing. We trade as we go. That is why the series is watch me as I do it. It's not what I have done. It's watch me as I do it. Are there going to be losses? We are humans. We will make mistakes. But we're testing them live. How many of you who here is not in our Telegram channel? You are not in our Telegram channel, just type 1 so that we send you to the Telegram channel. You're not in our Telegram channel, type 1. You need to be in the Telegram channel, all right? Now, a lot of persons have asked me, Mr. Godson, oh, Stella, please can someone post the Telegram channel here? Mr. Mike, Uncle Mike, Dr. Kingsley. Oh, that's the Telegram channel, Andrew, thank you. Please click to join the Telegram channel. Very important. Very, very important. Just join the Telegram channel now. Best you can. Good. Join the Telegram channel now. Now, some persons have come to say, Mr. Godson, TVHM, give us the entry point now. And I'm laughing. I'm wondering. And you are asking me to give you the entry point. And I'm saying, entry points, 80% of my entry points, they are dynamic. 80% of my entry points, they are dynamic. Dynamic because the market is dynamic. I cannot give you an entry point that has not come. There's a type of trade we will do for that, but that will be only 20%. Entry point, most of our entry points are dynamic. Like it has to happen real time before we can say, yes, this is the entry point. It's not something that you predetermine. There is the predetermined approach, but then that approach will deliver less result. It has to be, what is price doing now? Among the Christian folks, you hear them say, you know God yesterday. What is God doing now? What do you know about what God is doing now? What do you know about what price is doing now? What do you know about what price is doing now? I tell some of my friends, call me or reach out to me some certain times, you will get me. There are certain times of the day that you will call me. God knows in heaven, even if you be an angel, I will not answer you. Because that is not the time for me to answer you. It's a time for me to observe what the market is doing. The wise king still said, to everything there is a time and there is a season under the earth. There is a time to buy and there is a time to sell. There is a time to chill and there is a time to wait. There is a time to observe and there's a time to take action. Even the financial market, it has time. I was discussing with a friend last week, one of my mentees, and we completed the analysis. And the analysis was wow. And he said, can I buy now? And I said, oh, you want to buy now? I think that was on Thursday. Yes, that was on a Thursday. It was one of the trades I posted on the Telegram channel. So he said, so can I buy now? And I said, your final analysis is also dependent on what price is doing right now, because we're doing the analysis on a weekly time frame. And I said, today is what? He said, today is Thursday. And I said, so how many days are in a week? He said, 5 days. All right. And I said, so is the week completed? He said, no. I said, we have one more day to complete the week. He said, yes. I said, for you to take a trade on a weekly time frame, the week, your analysis must be completed. So it is not, if I'm taking a trade, what I'm saying is that if I'm taking a trade on a weekly time frame on Monday, it means that I am not judging that opportunity from the candle forming that Monday. I judged that opportunity already from last week. But if the candle that I'm using as my reference candle is still information, maybe on a Wednesday, and I'm on a weekly time frame, then it is impossible for me to take that trade. It will be wrong, not impossible. It will be wrong for me to take that trade because that candle is still information. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying, guys. For some of you that have started trading already, for some of you that are trading, you're making a decision on a daily time frame, for instance, and this is 2 p.m. in the day. I said this candle is bearish already. So I am going to sell because it's bearish. It has formed engulfing. It has formed a harami, whatever you call it. And this was happening by 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It has formed an engulfing. Then you, boom, you enter the trade because you saw engulfing. Did you see the engulfing? Yes. A bearish engulfing? Yes. In fact, you even snapped it. You snapped it and then you enter the trade. And at the end of the day, that bearish candle that came down to form engulfing went up and formed another bullish candle. If it has happened to you, type 1. Type 1. This thing I just explained has happened to you, type 1. Thank you, Mr. Sonny. Sonny says, yeah, you're right, sir. Hello, can you all hear me? Oh my, thank you. Good. That's happened to you. So if I'm making a decision on a current candle, if I'm making a decision on a current candle, that candle must close before I execute. That candle must close before I execute. So if I'm making a decision on a monthly candle, that candle must close at the end of the month before I shoot. So last week we were thank you, Mr. Mike. Last week we were analyzing the chart on a weekly time frame, and the candle that was in current formation was part of our analysis. And I told him, this is Thursday, so it will be wrong for you to make a decision. Guess what? The candle that was very bullish on Thursday, it still closed bullish, but its bullishness now is less than 20% of the range. Its bullishness is less than 20% of the range. You see that? Ah, all this one now approach you. Guys, we never even enter the main thing. So when I say to you, you cannot learn the financial market in 1 week. Somebody had the audacity to come to Facebook and announce that he will teach you forex in 3 days. I looked at him. Like, I said, even spirits did not learn it in 3 days. You are opening your mouth and talking rubbish until Bitcoin fell on his head and fell very hard on his head. Let me eye clear. Right, so number 2 is bet assessment. I want to look at what is happening here. Capital management is never the same as bet assessment. What most of us were taught or read, what most of us read from the internet, a lot of these junks came from the internet, is capital management. And the capital management, we looked at it one-sided. Let me give you an example. I'm using this mother duck. Look at this mother duck. The mother duck has 3 kids, 3 ducklings. And then they want to cross the road. But then again, he says, if we all cross the road at the same time, we may all die. You see that? If we all cross the road at the same time, we may be knocked over by this driver, by drivers and road users, other road users. So I'm going to send you one after the other. All right? I'm going to send you one after the other because I do not want a situation where we all die at once. So he sends the first. Okay, the first has gone. You see? I'm going back. All right, so watch the mother duck. See the first duck? Boom, the first duck is dead. Ah, that is 30% of your equity gone. Then he sends the second duck. Second duck is going. Boom, second duck is dead. Then he sends the third duck. Boom, the third duck is dead. He can continue to send like this. Capital management is very good. It will help you stay longer in the market, but it will not save you from your losses. Capital management is good. It will help you stay longer in the market, but it will not save you from your losses. It will only give you time to make amends. That is if you know what you want to correct. But then, what is bet assessment? You're taking a bet. You need to take an overview. This is a dock. Is there another way to get to the other side other than crossing this road? Is there another way to get to the other side other than crossing this road? That is better. That's assessment. This is not management now. You are doing proper assessment. If I reach 5% of my trade here, is it worth it? That is bet assessment. More to come during the mentorship. So capital management is one thing you will learn in bet assessment. But there are so many other things I'll be teaching you on bet assessment. There are a lot of ingredients that are in bet assessment. But what most of us have done in time past is only capital management. Capital management will help you stay longer in the market, but it will not save you from a crash. It's very important. You need it, but there is more to it. If you get what I'm saying here, just type 1. You now understand what I mean when I say capital management is not the same as bet assessment. You understand what I mean now? Type 1. Thank you. Good. Thank you. It's obvious. I hope it's getting clearer to you. You will see that there's a lot of information that you need to either upgrade or drop. Like, I did not come here to teach you what I read or what I heard. I'm telling you by experience. I gave myself to this thing. I gave myself, my whole heart, my life to this thing. I called one of my mentors. He's from Greece. Some of you know him. I called him. He's a Grecian. I said, sir, I don't understand. He said, God's saying, you are coming up. Then one night, he told me to meet him in his hotel room in Port Harcourt. I was in his hotel room throughout the night till morning. And he was telling me certain things, words from his experience. But he said, just keep at what you're doing. In fact, one of the greatest things I left from that meeting was, after he gave me some assignments and things to do, some brush-ups here and there, then he gave me the biggest task. He said, sit down and watch your chart and don't do anything. He was giving an outpouring. Yes, so he was pouring the anointing on me. He said, sit down and watch your chart and don't do anything. Then after a while, I went back, I called him again at the time he'd left the country. He said, okay, the next phase now, he said, sit down, watch the chart, predict the move, just write it down, don't do anything. If the move went well, mark it. If the move failed, mark it. Don't be predicting the moves. He said, because there's a level you have come to God saying, I think you have reached a level where you don't need another person to teach you something. You will see them by yourself. I want you to discover it. When I discovered it, I called him. In Europe, they shout, ole, ole, ole. I don't know if you have watched Champions League. Ole, 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 ole. It's like Eureka. When you have discovered something, Eureka, that we use in physics. Whoa, I've discovered it. So when I told him, he started singing, oh, every time he calls me, ole, 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 ole. I say, wow, prof, thank you. These things I bring to you, don't worry, we'll get there shortly. So let's look at the last one. Don't forget the three approaches that you need. The ABC that you need. Number one is your approach. Number two is your bet assessment. And number three is your compass and your coordinate. Your compass and your coordinate. Lost in the maze of candlesticks called chart. Can you kindly confirm your location? Where are you in this market? Where are you in this market? Mr. Ebiowe, where are you in this market? Mr. Ibulu, where are you in this market? Dr. Kingsley, what is your location right now? Dr. Seal, what is your location right now? Where is your location? Where exactly are you standing? Then we can trace you. Mercy Sam, where are you? My friend Bright, where are you? You will tell me now, Ogwashuku, really? Where are you in the market? Obi Jennifer, where are you? She'll tell me, worry. Oh, Samurai is no balende. Okay, D1 longitude 30, coordinate 2 of the Marubozo. Gogi says in Abuja. Ondo State. Ali Sikiru. All right. Obi Jennifer, good to have you around. Wow. So where are you in the market? Where exactly are you? Siku says in the village. All right. So let's move on. Now, your coordinates. We're talking about your coordinates now. And this is why a lot. Oh, Peter is Neleme. Baru. Dageta is good morning. Damo Dodja is how are you? The Dakar, that's Senegal, the capital of Senegal, Dakar. Dakar means fine. What's good evening in Eleme? I'm trying to recall. Yeah. Mr. Sonny is Bo. You guys should free me, all these Port Harcourt guys. Mujaban, thank you, Kika. Thank you, Kika. Mujaban, thank you. All right, so your coordinates where white traders lose. There's what we call market recalibration theory. The market recalibration theory. Yeah. This is the last course I am with my students that are on my mentorship program. In fact, some of them have been in the mentorship program for about 4 or 5 months right now. Yes. This is the last course they are taking. Market recalibration. Let me ask a question. This is a reservoir. Is the reservoir filling or discharging? Answer me, please. If it's filling, you type F. If it's discharging, you type D. If you don't know, type 2. If it's filling, type F. If it's discharging, type D. And if you don't know, type 2. Ogbonlekelechi is in Asaba, right? Ali, oh, 2. Everybody's just saying 2. Somebody should tell me. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Some people say D, some people say F. Some people say depending on what is happening to it. And most people say 2. Right? Dr. Kinsley says it's stationary. Okay. All right then. Let's get going. So I'll make it a little more easier and then we'll be able to get it right. Okay. So just chill. Now, the market is a liquid of funds. That is why it is called liquid. It's a liquid of funds. And there is what we call cash flow. If you were in the Telegram channel, if you have not joined the Telegram channel, join Telegram channel. I posted a trade opportunity this morning, and I talked about cash flow. Am I correct? You all saw it? You all saw it? You saw the post opportunity on V50. Yeah, thank you, Demillions. And I mentioned cash flow, all right? So you need to understand where the cash is coming from and where the cash is going to. And it flows like a liquid. It flows like a liquid. So the cash could be coming from somewhere, definitely, and going the other way. It flows like a liquid. So you need to understand where it is coming from and where it's going to. But in the meantime, the majority of traders do not have the slightest idea of where price is coming from and where the price is going to. They have the slightest idea of the flow of the liquid. So when they get into the market, they jump into the market at point B. 99% of the time, They jump into the market at point B. Now, watch this. Okay, so I need you to see what I'm going to do. All right? Yeah. So this is weekend. Permit me. I'm not putting on tie today. So, all right, guys, watch me. What I'm going to do. Wow, that is a big Jennifer. So the calibration theory goes this way. You see the water going up or the fluid going up. But because it's fluid, it's sinusoidal. It goes tumbling. It goes tumbling. Water will flow up and go down a little, flow up again, go down a little in this reservoir while you are filling it or while you are discharging it. It does that either way. That is what is called recalibration. It's trying to find a settlement because agitation is created within the walls of the vessel. Whether you are discharging it or whether you are filling it, you see the water will be doing like this, trying to gain balance. It's trying to gain balance. Now, in that state, if it makes a slight upward move, traders will join in the buy. We call that short-term trading. All those intraday trading on D1, trading on H1, M30, and the rest of them, 15 minutes. When it goes that way a little, traders will join in the buy. Then when it's trying to stabilize, they will lose their trade because it will activate their stop loss and cut them off. But at the time it is coming down, some traders will say, oh, actually it's a sell. Then they will go on a sell. And then as it comes down, it goes up again this way in the process of recalibration. And as it goes up, it knocks up their stop loss as well. That is why I said to you that during the mentorship program, I'm going to show you with live examples why some people will take a buy trade, some people will take a sell trade. It's only a matter of time. Both of them will end in a loss. It's only a matter of time, and both of them will end in a loss. You know why? Because they are trading with all their units. Entry point, stop loss, and take profit are captured within the recalibration time. When price is recalibrating. Now, this is not anything close to what you think is consolidation. Not at all. Not at all. Recalibration can occur in an upward movement while the reservoir is filling. It can occur in a downward movement. At what point am I supposed to engage my trade? Point A or point C? Point C for discharging, point A for filling. You need to know your cash flow. You need to know your cash flow. And this is the major reason why a lot of traders lose the trade. So when I said 2 days ago that it is almost impossible for you to effectively and consistently manage profitably a portfolio under lower time frames, and I mentioned the specifics, all right? Some people doubted it. Almost impossible. Some people doubted it. So when I won and I said, steer clear from these time frames, I mean it with every fiber in my being. In fact, at some point, I will request my students to disable and remove from their charts all the lower time frames. You don't have to see it again, so that you're not tempted going there. The risk involved is higher. In those lower time frame, bet assessment is zero. Your bet assessment is zero. So how are you sure that you have your coordinates right? And how are you sure that you got your approach right? So you only have 70 points to deal with here. The odds are now piling up against you. There's a reason when I say steer clear, because that is a recalibration phase. So when you trade on those time frames and you win, don't be offended. You are only lucky. I repeat, don't be offended. You are only lucky. Except you know that this is the cash flow. Except you already know that this is the cash flow. This is why I said it is almost impossible to consistently maintain. Except you know that this is the cash flow. So when you understand the cash flow, right? So let's take it one step higher here. Okay. Now, that is a pump pushing water into the reservoir. What is the direction? Filling or discharging? F or D? That pump is sending in fluid into the reservoir. F or D? Is it filling or is it discharging? I'm asking you now. I'm frozen? Oh, really? Hello? Oh my good God. Am I still frozen? Hope that I didn't lose you guys that much. So right now, where were we? Where were we at before the cash flow ceased? So what I was saying earlier, can you all hear me now? You can hear me clearly, just type 1. All right, thank you. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. So right now I'm saying that, look at this. All right, look at this. Where is the reservoir filling from? So what would be the direction of the fluid? Filling or discharging? Filling or discharging? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Amen. Thank you. Right. So the reservoir is filling now. We have more details. So you're going to know the direction. Now you can tell the direction of the market. It's filling. It's filling. It's filling. So now this is occurring during recalibration, and this is the reason. That's one of the reasons why we say that you have to know and understand where the cash flow is coming from. All right. So let's take it a little one more step. So essentially, with all that getting, get your coordinates right. With all that getting, get your coordinates right. With all that getting, get your coordinates right. Where is the cash flow? And when I find the cash flow, I will do bet assessment, not capital management. Capital management is part of bet assessment, which is very good. But then you need to do proper bet assessment. I mean, let me clear you guys. You cannot make a trade decision in 5 minutes. No way. Every successful trade was well planned. Every successful trade was well planned. Will you make a mistake? Yes. But then again, that is why you have a mentor. There is a gap between learning and mentorship. I can teach you and you can still be a loser. But then there are guiding principles that have been set. Do this, just do as I say. Sometimes it will make sense to you. Just do as I say. Then I'll tell you, don't buy. You say no. I posted a signal 2 months ago. That my friend is here. I won't mention the name, but she's here. I posted a signal 2 months ago, and I said, buy GBP NZD. How many of you remember? How many of you remember? Some 2 months ago, there was a GBP NZD TVHM posted, and I put a buy there. And I said, buy. Yes. How many of you remember? Good. And then I came back again after a week or two, and I said, what if I told you that it will buy 2,000 pips more? I said, what if I told you that it will buy 2,000 pips more? How many of you saw that post? If you saw it, type 2. Type 2. I said, what if I told you that it will buy 2,000 pips more? Good. 222. Good. You all saw it. Beautiful. Excellent. Now, after that second post, one of us here now saw in another group GBP NZD sell. Now saw GBP NZD sell in another group. When he saw it in the group, sell. Then, according to her, she said she felt that maybe the buy I said is over. But I have posted that that thing is going to buy another 2,000 pips. So she quickly closed the buy and jumped into the sell that she saw in this group. And then she was delighted. And then she entered the sell. No bet assessment. She used an approach. She didn't know her coordinates. So she used an approach, and unfortunately, the approach was wrong this time. So only 20% was in her odd. There was no bet assessment. There were no coordinates. Friends, that day, according to what she told me, she's here. She said she blew her account. I felt for her. It was painful. And I said, how? She said, I blew my account on GBP NZD. I said, GBP NZD? No, it's not possible. It's only making a retracement. I said, what did you do? Buy or sell? She said, sell. I said, but what I posted was a buy. She said, yes, I was buying. Then in another group, I now saw sell. So I thought that the buy was over. Then I now switched quickly. I closed the buy and went a full dive for the sale, and I blew the account. She now said, but right now, Mr. Godson, I want to fund the account again and follow you strictly. I said, no, it's not time to fund the account. Use that money, go and eat and relax. Just relax. Eat very well and relax. Oh, Celestine Timothy says he's not hearing me. Bad audio, not hearing me well. How many of you can hear me, please? How many of you can hear me, please? You can hear me clearly? Oh, good. You can hear me clearly, right? Oh, beautiful. So Celestine, please check it out. Thank you. So I said to her, it's quite unfortunate that this happened, but take the money, go and eat. It's not time to follow me yet. When it's time, I'd let you know. One of the things I did to myself, friends, let me tell you the truth. Yes, she bought it with smaller size. So one of the things you do for yourself, let me be honest to you, is to remove yourself. Is to remove yourself from see, when I got it right, the first thing I did was to start removing myself from WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups that were causing me headache. Oh God. As I speak with you, it broke with power. As I speak with you, there is, I, apart from Dove Light FX, in the whole of Forex, apart from Dove Light FX, I'm just in 2 groups. Outside Dove Light FX, I'm only in 2 groups. And both groups are the groups of my mentors. Two of the key people I follow. Yeah. And I don't follow them because of their strategies. No, I don't. I don't follow them because of their strategies. No, I follow them because of their business model. I follow them because of their business model. You won't catch me there making a remark on a particular trade opportunity or whatever that was posted. You won't catch me there doing such. There's a reason why I'm there. I am following them based on their business model. As a matter of fact, some of you know one of my, when it comes to approach in the market, some of you know one of my key mentors on approach. Why the main person? I don't think there is any, maybe one person will know. Maybe one person here knows. Just one. The main person that actually grouped me on approach. But then again, approach is 20%. Approach is 20%. You need to understand cash flow. So with all that getting, friends, get your coordinates right. Woo! How many of you are ready and are set to get your coordinates right in the company? Your Kogi says Michael ICT. Yeah, Michael ICT is one of the models I follow in business. Actually, one of the models I follow in business. Michael ICT also does the same approach that I do. All right, it's the same approach we use. Yeah, Michael ICT uses the same approach that I use. All right, but then we don't have the same coordinates. No. Okay, so you find me in Michael ICT group. I love his business model. You find me in my boss's group. That is Mr. Conrad. Yeah, you find me in that Telegram channel. I follow his business model as well. But then for my approach is exclusive. For my coordinates, there's one guy. But then let's just continue here. Let's just continue here. I want to deliver to you experience. I want to deliver to you experience, not what has been taught. Like I said from the beginning yesterday, there was a reason when I say I have 21 experience in chart. There's a reason. I have 5 years experience in e-commerce. There's a reason. Friends, we have a lot. We have a lot to learn. But beginning for most of you here, we have a lot to unlearn first. And the hypo I'm coming with is plenty. I will immerse you in hypo. Cleanse you first before I begin to put in the right stuff in you. If you are game for our mentorship program, just type 1. You are ready for our mentorship program, just type 1. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I would God that all of you are here to do the mentorship program, and that mentorship program is going to last for a minimum of 9 weeks. For a minimum of 9 weeks. Right? For a minimum of 9 weeks. Excuse me a moment, please. Just please. We are going live. Excellent. With our mentorship. Okay? We're going live with our mentorship. Going to be explosive, going to be wow. You are getting the full program. Oh my good God. Watch it. The DFX FX present to you Watch Me As I Do It series. Join TABHM and for and others for a 9-week Forex trade mentorship session starting on 26th of July 2021, live on Zoom. So, see, we are coming with something unique. We are coming with something different. As a matter of fact, as Andrew Strauser, Zaki, you are fired. Zaki, you are just fired. All right. So, as a matter of fact, we are bringing this model to you. I spoke yesterday extensively about young people coming into the industry, and then some of you think that it's a joke, right? TVHN is just 30 plus. Joelito from Accra is 30 plus. The Chat Goddess is 20 plus, all right? Femi Yusuf, 20 plus from Ontario, all right? Ali Dashima from Abuja, 20 plus, okay? But then again, it will amaze you that in the next series, this is for everybody, for adults, okay? But the summer keep fit, the financial intelligence for teen, wow. We already have an ambassador. I think he's 14. He will be delivering this lecture. You'll be hearing it live. Then you will know that you are already too old. You're already too old. Yeah. Imagine you at 60, 55, 30, 40, 35. This is the time you are learning about the financial market to see how you can increase income. Fine, there's nothing wrong with you taking action today, but there will be everything wrong if you take action today and you have teens that are at home only learning physics and chemistry. You are not doing them well. You are not doing them well. I thank God for someone who, like Dr. Kingsley, Dr. Sylvester, also Dr. Sylvester and I, he's been trying to work out a modality where we can bring this thing and engage younger generation. See, the future of Africa is not with the presidents. The future of Africa is not with the politicians. The future of Africa is with our teens. I'm telling you the truth. And that is why when I say TVHM is only CEO of Doblight FX and HF Africa, there's where we are going. HF Africa, there's where we are going. So get set. There's an explosion. I will wear you a new garment. No. So let me make progress. Some of you have already seen this kind and all that. But then, join the next cohort of the W Midas mentorship today. The W Midas is Watch Me As I Do It series. It's live. It's forward testing. It's live and it's forward testing. Week 1, your beginner's guide to the financial market is a Midas touch. Week 2, my toolbox, analytical tools, indicators, and oscillators. You're going to learn all of this, right? I know that some of you have read most of this stuff on the internet. Very good. Week 3, all right? Week 3 is the four mainstream approach to the financial market. Number 1, right? Week 4, we'll take the second part of it because we'll not be able to exhaust it in 1 week. Then week 5, we'll go to time and price theory, 1 and 2 expanded edition. 1 and 2 expanded edition. Some of you are taking my price and time theory, but you just took just 1. But that week 5, we're going to do 2. I'm going to do it on the expanded edition. Week 6, time and price theory, 3 and 4 expanded edition. Then week 7, I will hand you over your compass. I will hand over to you, in fact, I will both hand you over to your compass and hand your compass over to you. Both of you will intertwine your coordinates. That is your 50%. You get it right. So check out all the things you have been pursuing. You discover that you have been pursuing only 20%. How can you be successful? How? Of which, even in the 20%, your approach could be wrong. And there's nothing wrong about that if your approach is wrong. So I'm not here to criticize your strategy. No. I can actually modify your strategy for you. But then again, even after modifying your strategy, you will still not make progress because certain things have not been put in place. All right? So then we go over to week 8, bet assessment and automated simulation. Bet assessment and automated simulation. And then finally, week 9, you'll be graduating. So get ready. It's actually 2 months and 1 week. We might even enter 2 weeks. All right? But get ready. This is not all, friends. Add-ons, they include 8 market analysis sessions plus 2 months free premium signals. 2 months free premium signals. Premium. So in this Dove Light General group, fine, we're there. But once you get into your mentorship, I'll put you in your mentorship group. All right? And then there we'll be doing things one-on-one and we'll be firing things down. So get ready for this course. It is going to blow your mind. To register for the WMIDAS, sign up now. Sign up now. Convocation tool, yes, there's convocation. And get a whooping. Get access fee. It's actually $1,000 for my mentorship program. But this month, this month is my son's birth month. Yeah, and I'm so happy. So I'm inviting you to party with a 90% discount. I'm inviting you over to party with a 90% discount. Tell your friends, please, it will never happen again. You can't get, it will never happen again. Once I start the mentorship, it will never happen again. To get the, I don't remove 10 kobo from my mentorship because I know what I deliver. I won't. It will never happen again. So if you want to go through it, I should wish my son, I wish him well for you guys. Yeah. So if you want to go through it, you go through it. This is not time for, okay, I'm not doing short courses here. Short courses don't make anybody grow well, right? It gives you irregular growth. It gives you irregular growth. This is the hottest deal ever. Thank you. Just pay now for just $100. Pay your $50,000 to Dove Light Hospitality Service Zenith Bank, and that is the account number. Or go to the website and you can see. Once you make your payment, you can reach out to the WhatsApp line that is on the website. Our website is www.dovelightfx.com. All right. Go to the WhatsApp, hit the WhatsApp line, and then you can send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number there. All right. You can send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number. Payment closes on the 25th. Right? Payment closes on the 25th. We are starting live our mentorship on 26th. Please don't call me to ask me, please give me. There is no time because already on this price, I'm angry. But then I am happy. You know why? Because I know that tomorrow is better than today. So July is for winners. Tomorrow is better than today. And I'm sure that this is not going to happen. Samurai, it's your bad month too. Oh, that's good. All right. So how many of us are set for this? Man, you are set for this. I should begin to see your proof of payment hitting the WhatsApp link and getting ready for your class. You are not going to miss any time. All right. You are not going to miss any time. Thank you, Olalekan Ajayi. Thank you, Patrick Adem. Thank you, Ali. All right. So get ready. Invite your friends. Some of them were not privileged to attend this seminar. Just give them this opportunity. If there is anybody you want to give a gift for Christmas, for Salah, for whatever, for the year, this is the best gift you're going to give to that person. All right. Dr. Kingsley is asking, how do we enter the Telegram group? Can someone just post the Telegram group link for us? The Telegram group link for us, please. Someone should just post it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So you missed the part of proof of payment. Once you make your payment, a screenshot, go to our WhatsApp number on the website and send your proof of payment to it. You can also drop the WhatsApp number. I think the WhatsApp number is 234-816-553-88. Can I remember again? I've forgotten it too. 558-3332. Right. Yeah. So if you're paying on the website, can someone help us with the WhatsApp link, WhatsApp number? If you are paying on the website, yeah, then you can apply the ref code. All right. But if you're making payment directly, fine. You don't need to apply the ref code. But if you're paying from the website, and that is through Paystack, all right, thank you. That is through Paystack. Then you apply the ref code, it will give you a discount. Okay. You apply the ref code, it will give you a discount. Yeah. So please go quickly and do that. Then the schedule, I see some persons are asking for the schedule. Yeah, the schedule for the mentorship program, the timing for the mentorship program is still 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. WAT, 8 p.m. West African time, 8 p.m. West African time, 8 p.m. West African time, that's GMT +1. And then there'll be pre-recorded videos that will go ahead of us. We'll take a class on Saturday. We hit the class on Saturday, and then we do market analysis and review on Sunday, and then we hit videos. We'll do pre-recorded videos within the week, very short pre-recorded videos and all that. We'll take question and answer. We have a midweek question and answer session live, right? But Saturday and Sundays are live meetings. Saturdays and Sundays are live meetings, all right? And the time is 8 p.m. The time is 8 p.m. Okay. Wow. So have you learned something today? Did you get something good? If you got something good, say words to TVHM and to Dove Light FX. It's time we end the chase to strategies. You see then? So when we say an end to chasing strategies, now you know where we are coming from. Can you say words to TVHM, words to Dove Light FX? What do you have to tell us? We have thank you to tell you, right? We have thank you to tell you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. We're going to see and meet again during the Midas session 003. All right. It's 8 p.m. for our timing. Thank you, Olalikon. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Samurai. Arigato. Thank you, Captain Jumbo. Thank you, Kogi. All right. Thank you, Mike. Uncle Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. The schedule for the classes again are weekend. So we have our class on Friday and Saturday, Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday and Sunday. Oh, thank you, Madweme. You got your gift already. On Saturday and Sunday are live sessions, all right? Then midweek, we'll have midweek live review question and answer session. But within the week also, we'll do a few pre-recorded videos, all right? Very short and straight to the point. 15 minutes video, 5 minutes video, 4 minutes video. And then I'll be directing you to our YouTube channel where you can get these videos, all right, before the pre-recorded session so that you prepare ahead of time, okay? It's going to be an amazing time. It's going to be amazing moments, all right, with you guys. We will have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. So get set and get ready. TVHM loves you from the team, from TVHM team, from the Dove Light FX team. We want to say thank you to all of you, and we wish you a happy and splendid weekend. If you have any information, you have any question and answer after now, you can just hit our hotline, our WhatsApp hotline channel link on the website, and then you'll be attended to within 24 hours. Thank you very much, Demillions. Thank you, Christian Timothy. Thank you, Azzy Jude, and see you guys in the next Midas session. Do have a lovely weekend and good night.